Hi guys, it's Alex or Gothic Fitness on Instagram and here on YouTube. I'm going to try to make this video very short and very sweet. Um, I, as you can tell by my face, I have not been feeling very good the past couple days. And I just kind of wanted to, I'm feeling like pretty raw and emotional about how I've been feeling the past couple days, so I kind of just wanted to make this YouTube video to kind of maybe help some people who maybe don't have to deal with these issues, be a little bit more empathetic towards people who do, and then maybe people who do have some of these issues that I have, help people feel like they're not so alone. So I should probably make like a full-fledged video on this later that's like more in-depth and like scientific, but for right now we're just talking like emotions. But I was diagnosed with Epstein Barr several years ago, I think like 3-ish years ago, but I had had it for 2 years undiagnosed before that. During that time, I had doctors telling me that the reason I was sick was because I was overweight. They made me feel like my illness was my fault and that I was the one that was causing myself to make myself feel sick. So right off the bat, like when I first started feeling sick, I was immediately made to feel guilty over my sickness and made to feel like it was my fault that I was so sick. Finally, after years of trying to figure out what was wrong, a wonderful, beautiful, young female doctor, person of color female doctor, figured it out in like a second, which was cool, because all of my male doctors had basically been just telling me that I was overweight, and that was the reason why I had been feeling sick. So after she diagnosed me with Epstein Barr, I took a medication, and that medication, at the time I didn't really do a lot of research. I don't even know what the medication was honestly now, because she was just like, take this and it should make you better. So I did, and it did, but she did tell me, this is a thing where it is chronic and it will come back. And there are possibilities of you having flare-ups kind of for the rest of your life. So that has continued to happen. I have, since being diagnosed, had flare-ups probably like, I would say at least 3 times that I can like know for sure that it was like caused by that, but other times it was, not as a sure thing. Part of the problem that I've experienced during the pandemic is one of the ways I know that I'm having an Epstein Barr flare-up is that I will run a fever on and off for literally no reason. So as of last night, I was driving home, and I immediately, or not immediately, but like all of a sudden, like it just like hit me really fast. I started feeling like I was gonna pass out while I was driving, and so I ended up stopping at my parents' house, getting a drink and kind of trying to just like get my wits about me before I drove the rest of the way home. And as soon as I got home, I like laid down and I just like passed out. And I also had like an itching fit where I get these hives all over my body, which we don't know if the hives are related to the Epstein Barr or if the Epstein Barr is causing me stress, which is causing me to have the hives, which is causing a systemic reaction throughout my entire body. But it's all this kind of like immuno illness things that just kind of all like trigger each other and like play off of each other. So basically for the past 48 hours I've felt like I was gonna die, and I know that sounds dramatic, but it's like I literally, like, it's really hard to explain to somebody who hasn't been through it, but I just feel like I don't have any life left in me at all. I literally feel like I could just lay down and pass away like right now. And I know that sounds dramatic and that it's not true, but like that's how I feel. I feel simultaneously like not hungry at all, and like I need to eat something so bad because I feel like I'm gonna pass out and like I have no energy, so I feel like I should eat, but every time I eat I get nauseous. A lot of times during these periods of times I tend to overeat or undereat, because of I have like no hunger cues. This also causes me to have really bad issues with sticking to my programs for my diets. It also makes it really hard for me to stick to my workout plans, because when you feel like you're gonna die and you feel like you have no energy left in your entire body, it's hard to go to the gym. So really all I've wanted to do today is I really, really, really wanted to get up and go to work and go to the gym, and that's all I really wanted to do. And I didn't have the energy to get up. I slept in through one of my tattoos on Saturday, and I ended up having to cancel my appointment today because I felt like I couldn't get through it. Um, it's hard because the people who I love and the people around me and some of my friends and family, like, I don't think that they understand like exactly how bad it is. I feel like they think I'm being lazy, or like making it up as an excuse to like get out of work, or whatever. I've had clients, not recently but in the past, be not very nice to me because I needed to take the day off. And of course, like, it tends to make me more irritable because I'm exhausted all the time, and I'm usually either feel sick to my stomach because I've overeaten, or I feel hangry because I haven't eaten enough. And then because of all that, it tends to make my depression worse because it's like hard, because it's like, okay, well, like, I don't feel like living right now when I'm feeling like this. Like, this is not a good quality of life right now. And my motivation just to do anything is just like super low. So unfortunately, there really isn't any treatment for this, at least as much as I've found out so far. All of my doctors are pretty much like, they just keep upping my antidepressant and like be like, hopefully this will help. And it's like, okay, but just because I keep getting more depressed because I'm more sick, like, that's not going to make the sickness better. And then when they're like, oh, well, if it's Epstein Barr related, there's like nothing we can do, you're just going to have chronic fatigue and you're just going to feel sick. So it's very frustrating. It doesn't match my lifestyle, because my lifestyle is very busy. I've talked about this before, but I like to keep myself busy because of my anxiety, because sitting and doing nothing doesn't work very well for me. So being in a position where I'm forced to do that is very uncomfortable for me. And so I'm looking into like some holistic doctor kind of stuff, which normally I'm not like a super big fan of that kind of stuff, but I'm just really desperate at this point in time because I really haven't found anything that can help me. And I keep telling myself that this does come in phases, so I'm like, I have no idea how long this phase could last, because my first time I had it, it lasted for 2 years before I was finally diagnosed. So this one, it could last a couple weeks, it could last a month, or it could last a year. Like, I have no idea. But I keep just trying to remind myself that it is not permanent. It is just a part of, a season of my life that I'm going through right now. And I'm trying to stay positive and trying to focus on the things that I'm looking forward to. But again, it's just hard to be excited about anything when you feel like you're going to feel sick for the rest of your life. So I just wanted to make that video because I obviously haven't made very many videos recently, but part of that is because I've been so exhausted. I just haven't had the time or the inspiration or the motivation to do anything. So this is my little video explaining why I feel horrible and why I haven't put any videos out. I do have a video to edit that's still coming to you, and I promise it will. But again, not anytime soon, until I get this under control. But if you have Epstein Barr, or if you know anybody who has Epstein Barr, or if you struggle with any other kind of autoimmune disorders and you've found something that works for you, that you'd like to share with me, I'd really appreciate that, because I haven't figured anything out yet. So please feel free to comment below, leave things that might have helped not only me but anybody else who's watching this video. So thanks for watching, guys. I will hopefully be back soon. Bye.